Bismillah. In this video I'm going to solve EDEXCEL IGCSE May 2019 paper 1H. Number 1, show that 4 and 2 over 3 divide 1 and 1 over 9 equals 4 and 1 over 5. When we divide two mixed number, convert the mixed number to improper fraction. 4 multiplied 3, 12, plus 2, 14, over 3, divide. The same, convert this mixed number to fraction. 1 times 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So 10 over 9. Next step, keep the first fraction without a change. So 14 over 3. And convert, divide to multiply. And find the reciprocal for 10 over 9, which is 9 over 10. Now you can multiply, and it's better to simplify before you multiply if you can do that. 3 and 9 we can divide by 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. 9 divided by 3 equals 3. Now multiply. Now 14 multiplied 3, 42. 1 times 10 equals 10. We can simplify. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So 21 over 5. 21 divided by 5 equal 4. And remainder 1, so 1 over 5. So 4 and 1 over 5. Number 2, Jalina left her home at 10 to cycle to a park. On her way to the park, she stopped at a friend's house and then continued to her journey to the park. Here's a distance time graph for the journey to the park. A. On her journey to the park, did Jalina cycle at faster speed before or after she stopped at her friend's house? Now we need to compare between the velocity before and velocity after. To find the velocity in distance time graph, you can find the velocity, the gradient of the line, from the gradient of the line. And to find the gradient of the line, you have to weigh 2 points, then y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or rise over run. Rise over run. So we can find the velocity before and the velocity after, then we compare between them. To find the velocity before, rise, which is 15, over run, which is 1. So 15 over 1. So the velocity before equals 15 over 1 equals 15 kilometers per hour. Velocity after, by the same way, rise over run. Rise from 15 to 25, so 10 over run. 1 hour represent 4 squares represent 1 hour. So if you have 3 squares, this means 3 over 4 hours. So divide now. Rise, which is 10, by 3 over 4 equals 13.3 approximately kilometers per hour. So she cycled faster with a faster speed at a faster speed before she stopped. Or we can say that the gradient of the line before stopped at her friend's house greater than the gradient of the line after, because this line steeper than that one. So the velocity before greater than the velocity after, because the line steeper than the line before is steeper than the line after. Now B. Jalina stayed at the park for 45 minutes. She then cycled without stopping at a constant speed, 16 kilometers per hour, from the park back to her home. Show all this information on the distance time graph. So she stayed for 45 minutes, so horizontal line. If the velocity 0, represented on the distance time graph by a horizontal line. For 45 minutes, each small square represent 15 minutes, because 4 small square represent 1 hour. So 45 minutes represent 3 small square. So draw horizontal line for 3 squares. Now she stopped, or she stayed at the park for 45 minutes. Then she cycled without stopping at a constant speed 16 kilometers per hour from the park back to her home. So she need to cover 24 kilometers and speed 16 kilometers. So the time needed, distance, which is 24 kilometers over 16, equals 1.5. This means 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes. This means 6 small square, because each small square represents 15 minutes. So 1 hour, 4 and 30 minutes too. So 6 small square. Now she stayed at the park till 12:45. Now move this for 12:45. Now she need 1.5 hour to reach the home. So 6 squares. So 14, 15. So 6 small square to reach the home. Now join this point by that one. To draw the line which represent the journey to the home. Now see, work out Jalina's average cycling speed in kilometers per hour for the complete journey to the park and back. Do not include the times when she was not cycling in your calculation. Average speed, total distance over total time. Now total distance from home to the park, 24, and we have the same distance from park to home, so 24 plus 24, so 48. So total distance 48 kilometers. Now total time. Now the time from 10 to 14, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 over 4. So 4 hours and 1 over 4, or 4 hours and 15 minutes. 4 hours and 15 minutes. So 4 hours, 15 minutes. But we need to exclude the 15 minutes. We need to exclude when she was not cycling. So 15 minutes, we need to exclude this 15 minutes and this 45 minutes. 15 minutes and 45 minutes, this means 1 hour. So subtract 1 hour. So now the time, 3 hours and 15 minutes. This like 3 and 1 over 4 hour. Now we have the time and we have the distance. We have the time and the distance. So to find the average speed, divide 48 by 3 and 1 over 4 equals 14.8 kilometers per hour. Number 3, simplify e power 9 divide e power 5. When we divide, subtract the power. So e power 9 minus 5, so e power 4. B, y power 2 all power 8. If you have 2 power, multiply them. 2 times 8, 16. So y power 16. C. Expand and simplify. X plus 9 times x minus 2. X times x equal x squared. X times negative 2, negative 2x. 9 times x, 9x. 9 times negative 2, negative 18. Combine the like terms, so x squared plus 7x minus 18. D. Factorize fully. 16c power 4 b power 2 plus 20c b power 3. The first step to factorize, extract the highest common factor. Between 16 and 20 we have 4 common. C power 4 and C power 1 takes least power, so C power 1. B power 2 and B power 3, so B power 2 least power. Now open bracket, then divide 16c power 4 b power 2 by 4c power 2, 4c b power 2. So you are left with 4c power 3 plus divide 20c b power 3 by 4c b power 2. 20 divided 4 equal 5. C divide C cancelled. B power 3 divide B power 2 equal B power 1. Number 4a, complete the table of the values for y equal x power 2 minus 3x minus 1. Now substitute to find the value of y. Put x equal negative 2, then negative 1. Use your calculator to find the answer. For example, if you need to find the value of y when x is negative 2, so negative 2 power 2 minus 3 times negative 2 minus 1, which is 9. By the same way, you can complete the table. Now, after you complete the table, on the grid, draw the graph y equal x power 2 minus 3x minus 1 for all the values of x from negative 2 to 4. So we need to plot the points. First point, negative 2 and 9, so negative 2 and 9. Next, negative 1, 3, negative 1, 3. Zero, negative 1, 0, negative 1. 1, negative 3, 1, negative 3. And the next point, 2, negative 3, 2, negative 3. 3, negative 1, so 3, negative 1. The last point, 4 and 3, 4 and 3. Now join them with a smooth curve like that. Number 5. Biki has a biased 6-sided dice. The table gives information about the probability that when the dice is thrown, it will land on each number. Probability of 1, 2x, 2, 0.18, probability of 3, 2x, probability of 4, 3x, probability of 5, 0.26, probability of 6 equal x. Biki is going to throw the dice 200 times. Work out an estimate for the number of times that the dice will land on an even number. Even numbers means 2, 4, 6. So the probability of 2, 0.8, probability of 4, 3x, probability of 6 equal x. But to find the probability of even number, we need to find x. How to find x? The sum of all probabilities equal 1. So we can find x from this equation. Add all and equate by 1. 2x plus 2x plus 3x plus 1x. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8. So 8x plus 0.18 plus 0.26 equals 1. Now we can solve for x. 8x equal 1 minus 0.18 minus 0.26. So 8x equals 0.56. Then divide by 8. So x equal 0.07. Now probability of even number equals 0.18 plus probability of 4, which is 3x. So 3 times 0.07 plus probability of 6, which is x. So plus 0.07 equal 0.46. To find the number of times, we need to multiply 0.46 times the total number, which is 200, equals 92. Number 6, the diagram shows a solid cuboid made from wood. The wood has density 0.7 gram per centimeter cube. Work out the mass of the cuboid. Mass equal volume into density. Mass equal volume into density. So we have density, so we need to find the volume. Volume of cuboid, length by width by height. So 5 times 8 times 12. So 480 centimeter cube. Now the mass equals 480 times 0.7 equals 336 gram. 7a, write 5.7 times 10 power 6 as ordinary number. 10 power 6 means 6 0. One of them was cancelled with the decimal point, so we have 5 7 and 5 zeros. Write 0.004 in standard 4. We have the decimal point after 3 digits, so you can move the decimal point to the right 3 places. Now you have 4 multiplied by 10 power negative 3. Work out 2 times 10 power 4 plus 3 times 10 power 5. Divide 6.4 times 10 power negative 2. You can use your calculator to find the answer. The answer 5 million. Number 8. On 1st January 2016, Lee bought a boat for $170,000. The value of the boat depreciates by 8% per year. Work out the value of the boat on the 1st January 2019. Give your answer correct to nearest dollars. So from 2016 to 2019, we have 3 hours and depreciates 8% per year. So to find the new value, so 170,000, this is the old one, into 1 minus 8 over 100 power 3 equals 132,377 to nearest dollar. Number 6, the diagram shows a shape made from right angle triangle and semicircle. AC is the diameter of the semicircle. BA equal BC equal 6 centimeter. Angle ABC equal 90. Work out the area of the shape. Give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. Area of the shape equal area of semicircle plus area of triangle. We can find area of triangle directly because we have base and height. So area of triangle equals half times base times height equals 18 centimeter square. To find the area of the semicircle, we need to find the radius. We can find the radius if we find AC. AC is the hypotenuse for triangle ABC, so we can find AC from Pythagoras theorem. AC equal square root 6 square plus 6 square, which is 6 root 2 in exact form. So the diameter 6 root 2. So now you can find the radius, which is 6 root 2 divided by 2. So 3 root 2. 3 square root 2. Now area of the semicircle, area of the circle by r square. So area of the semicircle half by r square. So area of semicircle equals half by r square, which is 3 root 2 all square, equals 28.3 to 1 decimal place. Area of the shape at the area of triangle plus area of semicircle, 28.3 plus 18 equals 46.3 centimeter square. Number 10, a equal 2 power n multiply 3 multiply 5 power m. Write 8a as a product of powers of its prime factors. 8a equals 8 times 2 power n multiply 3 multiply 5 power m. But we can factorize 8. 8 divided by 2, 4. Divide by 2, 2. Divide by 2, 1. So 8 equals 2 power 3. So now 8a 2 power 3 times 2 power n multiply 3 multiply 5 power m. When we multiply two numbers with the same base, add the power. So this will be 2 power 3 plus n times 3 times 5 power n. 11. C equal b minus a. A 6 correct to the nearest integer. B 15 correct to the nearest 5. Work out the upper bound for the value c. Show you're working clearly. So I need c equal b minus a. I need c upper when we subtract, and I need the difference upper. So the first number upper and the second number lower. So this upper and this lower. So b upper equal what? 15 correct to the nearest 5. So divide 5 by 2, so 2.5. If I need upper, add 15 plus 2.5. So 17.5 minus. I need a lower. A 6 correct to the nearest integer. This means correct to the nearest 1. 1 divided by 2, 0.5. If I need lower, so subtract 6 minus 0.5 equals 5.5. Now 17.5 minus 5.5 equals 12. 12a factorize 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. You can factorize using your calculator or without. Without your calculator, we have two brackets. We have trinomial, there is no common factor, so two brackets. How to get 2x squared? 2x times x. How to get 6? We have 1 multiply 6 or 2 multiply 3. You can try. If we try 1 multiply 6. So now find the means and the extremes. We have 1 and 12. If you add, you get 13. Doesn't work. Now we can try different numbers. We can try 2 and 3. So 2, 3. We have 3x and we have 4x. So 7x. And if this positive, both signs like the middle, so negative, negative. So 2x minus 3 times x minus 2. We have many ways to factorize trinomial. And also you can use your calculator to factorize. Just mod 5.3, use mod 5.3 and enter a, which is 2, b, which is negative 7, c equals 6. You get two values, x equal 3 over 2 and the other value x equal 2. Now how to set the brackets from the solution? Transpose 2 to the other side, so x minus 2 is the first bracket. Now multiply x by 2, so you have 2x. Then transpose 3 to the other side by negative, so 2x minus 3. So this is the two bracket using your calculator. B, solve 4m plus 9 over 3 equals 7 minus 3m. So first, to remove 3, multiply both sides by 3 or transpose 3 to the other side, multiply, but multiply for all. So now 4m plus 9 equals 3 bracket 7 minus 2m. So 4m plus 9, now expand 3 times 7, 21, 3 times negative 2m 6m. Now put m in one side, so transpose negative 6m to the other side by positive, so you are left with 4m plus 6m. And transpose 9 to the other side by negative, so 21 minus 9, so 10m equals 21 minus 9, which is 12. Divide by 10, so m equals 1.2. C, write the fourth root for y divided by y in the form y power b. The fourth root for y, this means y power 1 over 4 divided by y power 1. Now subtract 1 over 4 minus 1 equal negative 3 over 4. This equal y power b, so the b equal negative 3 over 4. Number 13, in group C, there are 6 girls and 8 boys. In group D, there are 3 girls and 7 boys. A team is made by picking at random one child from group C and one child from group D. Complete the probability tree diagram. From group C, the probability to pick a girl, the number of girls, which is 6, over the total number, which is 14. So 6 over 14. You don't need to simplify the fraction. So the probability of boy, the number of boys, which is 8, over the total, which is 14. Now, from group D, for group D, we have 3 girls and 7 boys, so we have 10 in all. So the probability for girl in group D, the number of girls, which is 3 over the total number, which is 10, so 3 over 10. And the probability of boy, the number of boys, which is 7 over 10. Same here, so 3 over 10 and 7 over 10. B, work out the probability that there are 2 boys in the team. So 2 boys, this means boy and boy. So 8 over 14 multiplies 7 over 10. So 8 over 14 times 7 over 10 equals 2 over 5 in the simplest form. After the first team has been picked, a second team is picked. One child is picked at random from the children left in group C, and one child is picked at random from the children left in group D. Work out the probability that there are 2 boys in each of the 2 teams. Probability of 2 boys in the first team is 2 over 5. So we need to find the probability that we have 2 boys in the second team. Now if we have 2 boys in the first team, this means now we have 7 boys in group C and 6 boys in group D. So the probability that we have boy in the second team equals 7 over 13. 7 over the total times the probability to pick a boy from group D. We have 9 in all and we have 6 boys, so 6 over 9. 6 over 9. Now multiply them, equals 14 over 39. Now the probability that we have 2 boys in each team equals 2 over 5. This is the probability that we have 2 boys in the first team. Multiply 14 over 39, 2 boys in the second team, equals 28 over 195. Number 14, universal set the positive integers less than 20. A, x such that x less than 12. B, x such that x more than or equal 7 and less than 16. List the members of A intersect B. Now we can list A first. A, the numbers which less than 12 but included in the universal. So all of them positive integers less than 20 and less than 12. So 1, 2, 3 till 11. B, the numbers more than or equal 7 and less than 16 and included in the universal. So 7, 8, 9 till 15. Now A intersect B, start from 7, the common elements between A and B, from 7 till 11. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now C is a set such that C is subset from A and n of C is equal 3. This means we have 3 elements in C. Given that all members of C are even numbers, list the members of one possible set of C. So you can choose any 3 even numbers from set A. We can say that 2, 4, 6, 4, 6, 8, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So we can say that 2, 4, and 6. Number 15. Use algebra to show the recurring decimal 0.254 equals 14 over 55. Now we can say that x equal the recurring decimal 0.254. We have dot above 5 and 4. This means 5 and 4 repeated. So this means x equal 0.254, 54, 54, and so on. So we have 2 digits repeated, so multiply by 100. So 100x equals, when you multiply by 100, decimal point move 2 places to the right. So now you have 25 decimal point, then 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, and so on. Now subtract. When you subtract, all these digits cancelled. So now you have 25.4 minus 0.2, so 25.2. And 100x minus 1x equal 99x. Now divide by 99, divide by 99. So x equals, in the simplest form, 14 over 55. Number 16. Here are the first 5 terms of an arithmetic sequence. 7, 10, 13, 16, 19. Find the sum of the first 100 terms of this sequence. In this sequence, the first term A equals 7 and the common difference 3 because we add 3. And the Sn equals n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So S100 equals 100 over 2 into 2a, so 2 times 7, plus n minus 1, so 100 minus 1, which is 99, into d, which is 3. Now find the answer. 15,550. Number 17. A and B are 2 similar vases. Vase A has height 24. Vase B has height 36. Vase A has a surface area 960. Work out the surface area of vase B. The ratio between, if we have similar solids, so the ratio between their areas, area 1 over area 2, equals side 1 square over side 2 square. In this case, height 1 square over height 2 square. So the area for vase A, which is 960 over area of vase 2, which is area 2, equals height of vase A, which is 24, so 24 square, over height of vase B, which is 36, so 36 square. Now cross multiply. So area 2 equals 960 multiply 36 square divide 24 square equals 2160 centimeter square. Vase B has volume V, find in terms of V the expression for the volume in centimeter cube for vase A. The ratio between vase A and vase B equals height 1 power 3 over height 2 power 3. Height 1 24, so 24 power 3. Height 2 36, so 36 power 3. We can find the ratio between them in the simplest form using your calculator, equals 8 over 27 in the simplest form. So if vase B equal V, and we need to find vase A in terms of V, so vase A over V equal 8 over 27. Now to find vase A, so cross multiply, so vase A equal 8 multiply V divide 27, so 8V over 27. Or you can write 8 over 27V. Number 18, the diagram shows a triangle PQR. Calculate the length of BR. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. To find BR, we have 2 sides and the included angle, so we can find BR using cosine rule. So BR equal square root 17.8 square plus 26.3 squared minus 2 times 17.8 times 26.3 cosine of 36 equals 15.8 to 3 significant figure centimeter. Number 19, the table gives information about the heights of some trees. On the grid, draw a histogram for this information. To draw a histogram, we need to draw rectangles for each class or each interval. To find the height for the rectangle, we need to find the frequency density. Frequency density equals the frequency divide class width. So to find the class width, you need to subtract 20 minus 0, which is 20. 35 minus 20, 15. And 40 minus 35, which is 5. And 50 minus 40, 10. So this is the class width. Now to find the frequency density, you will need to divide frequency by class width. So 15 divided by 20 equals 0.75. 48 divided by 15 equals 3.2. Then 21 divided by 5, 4.2. 16 divided by 10, 1.6. Now you can draw for the first group from 0 to 20, the height 0.75. From 0 to 20, the height 0.75. So this is represented by rectangle. If we consider this 0.5, so this is the first group. Next one, from 20 to 35, 3.2. From 20 to 35, 3.2. So 3, between 3 and 4 we have 10 lines, so 3.2. So this 3.2. Next group, from 35 to 40, 4.2. 35 to 40, 4.2. So 4.2. It's better to use ruler. From 40 to 50, height 1.6. 40 to 50, height 1.6. So this 1.6. So this is our histogram. Number 20. A, B, C, and D are points on a circle. TDV is a tangent to the circle. AB equal AD. Angle ADT equals 71. Work out the size of the angle BCD. Give a reason for each stage of your working. To find this angle BCD, we can find this angle BCD if we have angle A. And we have AB equal AD. So if we join BD, now we have isosceles triangle. And this angle 71, the angle between tangent and chord, this angle equals that one. From alternate segment theorem, this angle equals this one. Because angle between the tangent and the chord equals the circumference angle on the chord from the other side, opposite to the chord from the other side. So this angle 71. So first, angle ABD equal angle ADT equals 71, alternate segment theorem. Now this isosceles triangle, so if this 71, this also 71, because isosceles. So this angle 71. So we can say that angle ABD equal angle ADB equal 71, because AD equal AB, or you can say that because ADB isosceles triangle. Now if this angle 71 and this also 71, we can find angle A, 180 minus both. So angle A equal 180 minus 71 plus 71 equals 38. So this angle 38, because sum of the interior angles of triangle 180. Now angle BCD equals 180 minus 38, because cyclic quad, opposite angles in the cyclic quad. So angle BCD equals 180 minus 38 equals 142, because A, B, C, D cyclic quad. 21. A solid is made from a hemisphere and a cylinder. The plane face of the hemisphere coincides with the upper plane face of the cylinder. The hemisphere and the cylinder have the same radius. The ratio of the radius of the cylinder to the height of the cylinder is 1 to 3. So we can say that if this R, so the height will be 3R, because the ratio 1 to 3. So this R is 3R. Given that the solid has volume 792 pi, work out the height of the solid. The volume of the solid equals the volume of the hemisphere plus the volume of the cylinder. Volume of the hemisphere, volume of the sphere 4 over 3. So if we have hemisphere, so 2 over 3 by R power 3. This is the volume of the hemisphere. Plus volume of the cylinder by R square times the height, which is 3R, equals 792 pi. Now cancel pi with pi with pi. So you are left with 2 over 3 R power 3 plus 3 R power 3 equals 792. Now add 2 over 3 plus 3 equals 11 over 3. R power 3 equals 792. Divide by 11 over 3. So R power 3 equals 792 divided by 11 over 3 equals 216. Now cubic root for both, so r equal 6 centimeter. So the height equal 3r, so 3 multiplied 6 equals 18 centimeter. 22. The graph y equals sine x and x more than or equal 0 less than or equal 360 is drawn on the grid. On the grid, it draws the graph y equal 2 sine x plus 30. In the new function y equal 2 sine x plus 30, we multiply the function by 2 and we add 30 for x. So we have two types of transformation. Stretch by scale factor 2, vertical stretch by scale factor 2, and we have horizontal translation 30 units to the left. Now we can draw the graph after this stretch. After stretch by scale factor 2, by vertical stretch scale factor 2. Now for this stretch, the point x and y becomes x and 2y because we multiply the function by 2. So multiply y by 2, but no change for x. So for example, this point 0 and 0, x will be the same, y if you multiply by 0 by 2, you get the same point. So this is the same point. So no change for this point. For that one, we have 90 and 1. No change for x, multiply 1 by 2, so this is the image for this point. And no change for this point because y equals 0. And for that point, 270 and negative 1, multiply y by 2, so negative 2. So now this is the curve and that's 360 because y equals 0, so no change. Now this is the curve after vertical translation by scale factor 2. After we multiply the function by 2, this is the sketch. Now then we add 30 to x. This means horizontal translation 30 units to the left. So each point will move 30 units to the left. Now this point move 30 degrees to the left, and the same for that point, move for that one, move for that one, and also for that one. Now join the new points. So this is the graph after the two transformation. We don't need to extend this part. Now you can erase the red one. Can erase that one and keep the green one. So this is the graph after the two transformation. And we can extend this line like that. Now bi, write x squared minus 6x plus 10 in the form x minus a squared plus b, where a and b are integers. So x squared minus 6x can be written x have negative 6, which is negative 3, all squared, minus 3 squared plus 10. So x minus 3 all squared, negative 3 squared, negative 9 plus 10, so positive 1, so plus 1. Double I, hence describe fully the single transformation that maps the curve with the equation y equal x squared into the curve y equal x squared minus 6x plus 10. So now we have y equal x squared into the graph y equal x minus 3 squared plus 1. Compare between the two graphs. So we subtract 3 from x. This means horizontal translation 3 units to the right. And we add 1 for the function, this means vertical translation 1 unit up. So we can say that this translation by the column vector 3 and 1. 3 to the right and 1 up. ABCD is a kite with AB equal AD and CB equal CD. B is the point with coordinates 10, 19. D is the point with coordinates 2, 7. Find an equation of the line AC. Give your answer in the form BY plus QX equal R. So we have kite. This is the kite. A, B, C, D. AB equal AD and CB equal CD. You have to know that the diagonals of the kite are perpendicular. We have point B is 10, 19. Point D is 2, 7. We need to find the equation of the line AC. For the kite, the diagonal AC bisect the line BD. So AC bisects the line BD and perpendicular to BD. So now to find the equation of the line AC, you need to find the gradient of BD. Gradient of BD equals y minus y, so 19 minus 7, over x minus x, so 10 minus 2, 19 minus 7, 12, 10 minus 2 equals 8, so 12 over 8 in the simplest form equal 3 over 2. Now the gradient of AC, because perpendicular to BD, so negative 2 over 3. And the equation of line AC, y equal negative 2 over 3, x plus c. Now to find c, we need point on the line AC. This point, the intersection between BD and AC. This point on AC, the midpoint between B and D. The midpoint between B and D. So to find the midpoint, x plus x over 2, so 10 plus 2 over 2, and y plus y over 2, so 19 plus 7 over 2. So 6 and 19 plus 7, 26 divided by 2, so 13. So 6 and 13. Now substitute y equals 13 and x equals 6, so negative 2 over 3 into 6 plus c. So 13 equals negative 4 plus c. So c equals 13 plus 4, which is 17. So the equation of the line now, y equal negative 2 over 3x plus 17. I need the equation in the form by plus qx equal r. So you can multiply by 3 to cancel the fraction. So 3y equals negative 2x plus 51. Now transpose negative 2x to the other side. So 3y plus 2x equals 51. 24. A particle B is moving along a straight line that passes through the fixed point O. The displacement is meters of B from O at time t second is given by s equal t power 3 minus 6 t power 2 plus 5 t minus 4. Find the value of t for which the acceleration of B equal 3. So we need to find the acceleration, expression for the acceleration. From the displacement, we can find the velocity by the derivative. The velocity equal ds over dt. So 3t squared minus 12t plus 5. Now the acceleration is dv over dt, the derivative for the velocity, so 6t minus 12. The acceleration equal 3, so equate by 3. This means 6t equal 3 plus 12, which is 15. Divide by 6, so t equals 15 over 6, which is 2.5.